The room has already ranked you before you even know. Within 7 seconds, the people around you have made 3 subconscious decisions. They've priced your competence. They've measured your resolve. And they've decided exactly how much they can get away with when they talk to you. Most people try to earn that rank. They're loud. They're helpful. They're frantic. And that is exactly why they're being ignored. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the invisible signals that actually determine your rank. If you get these wrong, you're just background noise. If you get them right, you don't have to say a single word to be the most powerful presence there. Most people move too fast. They think speed looks like importance. But in the psychology of status, speed is just anxiety. Think about a prey animal. It snaps its head at every sound. It jitters. High status movement is different. It's a physical economy. You don't make jagged movements. You don't scan the room like you're looking for an exit. But here's where most people get this wrong. It's not about being slow. It's about being intentional. When you turn to look at someone, do it with a slight delay. Just a fraction of a second. Don't snap to attention the moment someone speaks your name. That tiny delay tells the room you're the owner of your own time. You aren't reacting to them. They are waiting on you. This one mistake silently lowers your position more than anything else. I call it the reaction gap. Most people are terrified of a vacuum. When a conversation stops, it feels like an emergency. So they leak. They leak ahas. They nod 20 times a minute. They laugh at jokes that aren't even funny just to ease the tension. They're performing for the room. Stop nodding. Stop being the social grease for everyone else's friction. Listen with a still face. When someone finishes a sentence, don't jump in. Count to 1. Just 1 beat of stillness. That pocket of silence is where your authority lives. It tells the person across from you, I'm processing what you said, and I don't need to perform for you. It turns you from a pleaser into a leader. We've all heard the advice to keep eye contact. But there's a nuance here that people miss. If you stare too hard, you're aggressive. If you look away too fast, you're submissive. And this is the part no one talks about. It's not about where you look. It's about how you break the gaze. When you break eye contact, never ever look down. Looking down is a universal sign of submission. It's an apology for your existence. If you need to look away to think, look to the side. Horizontally. Like you're visualizing a thought on the horizon. You aren't submitting to their gaze, you're simply moving on to your next idea. The room feels that power shift instantly. There's a silent war happening for every square inch of the room. Notice the person who sits with their hands folded tightly, ankles crossed under the chair. They're trying to be small. They're trying not to be a burden. And they've already been ranked at the bottom. Presence is about non-defensive expansiveness. You don't need to be aggressive. Just stop apologizing for the space you take up. Rest your arms on the chair. Place your items on the table as if you own the wood beneath them. When you occupy space without looking around for permission, the room assumes you belong there. Wait, did you hear that? Most people don't. It's the question inflection. People stating their name or their expertise as if they're asking for permission. They say their own title while their voice drifts upward at the end. Stop. That upward drift is a safety signal. You're asking, is this okay? Do you agree? If you sound like you're questioning yourself, why on earth should the room believe in you? Every statement you make should end on a downward pitch. Your voice needs gravity. It needs to land like a stone. When you speak in periods, your words have a cost. When you speak in question marks, they're on clearance. Don't be loud. Be weighty. Now, this is the most dangerous signal of all. Everything we've talked about is how you enter a room. But your rank is solidified by your willingness to leave it. The person who is least invested in the outcome has the most power. If you're leaning forward, talking fast, trying to convince them you're the buyer, they are the seller. You're showing them you need their validation. The shift happens when you become the person willing to walk away. not in a rude way. In an emotionally detached way. When you speak, speak as if you're already halfway out the door. Your time is a finite resource. You don't spend it where it's not valued. Watch the most respected people you know. They don't linger. They don't wait for the conversation to die an awkward death. They end the interaction at the peak. They say, "This was productive, I'll see you soon." And then they move. They leave the room wanting more of their time, rather than feeling relieved that they are finally gone. At the end of the day, the room ranks you by your stability. Most people are like weather vanes. If the room is tense, they get tense. If the environment is loud, they get small. They are reactors. High status is being the environment. When you walk in with a calm, unbending radius of certainty, when you use the pauses, the downward pitch, and the intentional movement, you aren't just playing a part. You're signaling that your internal world is more powerful than their external noise. People don't follow the loudest person. They follow the most stable person. In a world that is losing its mind, people will rank you at the top simply because you look like you know exactly where you're going. The room has already ranked you. The only question is, are you going to accept their rank? Or are you going to dictate it? Most people will watch this and go right back to rushing and apologizing. They'll stay at the bottom. But you know the signals now. If you want to master the psychology of the invisible 1%, stay. Subscribe. We're just getting started.